Hello there, racquetball fans, and welcome to the preview. This is the quarterfinals preview for the Players Championship live from Los Cab in Fountain Valley, California. My name is Todd Boss. I am the host of the Fantasy Fast Break podcast with Brian Pineda, and I'm also the proprietor and creator of ProRacquetballStats.com. And I'm here to bring you a preview of the quarterfinals coming up live right after the end of this video. First off, a quick word and a thanks to our event sponsors. Jerry Hall as tournament director, Rocky Carson as a host and future Hall of Famer. Thanks to Los Cab for hosting us, Carson Fitness, SI Testing. Also, a little bit of shout out to the tour sponsors, specifically KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, Black and White Roofing, and then special thanks to both Frank Hotels and the Rhinestorm Group, who are both tour sponsors and special event sponsors of this particular event. Thanks to everybody. Without your support, we wouldn't have a pro tour. Now, that being said, let's get to the action. I'm going to try to quickly run through the four quarterfinals that you're going to be watching later today. First off, at the top, we've got number one, Kane Wawrinka, who faces off against the surprise quarterfinalist in number 25, Charlie Pratt. Kane is 9-0 lifetime against Charlie. He's never even dropped a game to Charlie. And the most points that Pratt has ever managed to score against Kane in a game is 8. They last played in 2018 in the semis of the Pelham Memorial, which is Charlie's home club. That's also, by the way, the last time that Charlie was this deep into the tournament. So to say that it's a surprise that he's made it into the quarters is indeed a true statement. Pratt toured part-time for several years in the late 2010s, but he's been part-time since 2019. He didn't have an appearance for nearly 3 years. So it's just crazy to think that he was able to beat both two very experienced tour vets in Adam Mania and Eduardo Portillo. One last little tidbit about this match. A number 25 seed into the quarters in a pro event is pretty rare. It's only happened about 15 times in the history of the tour, although we've had some crazy runs from 20 plus and even 30 plus seeds as of late. Calling out Sam Murray made the quarters as a 34 seed in 2025. Jordi Alonso was a 30 seed back when he made his big run in 2024, which kicked off his kind of his career and his rise to the top 10. And Argentina's Gerson Miranda was a number 27 seed when he made the quarters in Minnesota. So that's the first preview. Next, number 4 versus number 5, Rodrigo Montoya versus Javier Mar. Head to head, Montoya is 7-3 career against his doubles partner, but only 2-2 on the IRT. They played a bunch way back in the on the WRT, and they've played a couple times in Mexican Nationals. The last time that they played in any event was in February 25 in the finals of Mexican Nationals, which was a Montoya victory. The last time they faced off professionally was in Spokane in 2024. They are indeed doubles partners, and they have been for most of the last decade. And in that time, they have won 10 IRT pro doubles titles, 4 Mexican national titles, and 5 international titles. So probably, if not the best doubles team of all time, then one of the closest ones. Next up would be number 3, Andres Acuna versus number 6, Jonathan Flores. They have met one time. In fact, they met a month ago for the first time in the quarters of Chicago. Flores beat Acuna 12-1. For those of you that watched that match, it was exactly as it sounds. It was a really kind of close back and forth match in the first game, and then Acuna just kind of fell apart in game 2 as Flores blew him away on his way to victory. Both, by the way, are now members of the one-time club on tour, they both have exactly one Tier 1 title. Of the 47 men that have won a Tier 1 title in the history of the IRT and its predecessors, 12 of them just have one title to their name. This list includes, of course, Acuna and Flores, but it also includes Montoya, Portillo, and Charlie Pratt, all of whom are in this event. So that's kind of playing this weekend. So that's kind of a neat little tidbit. Flores, of course, is the defending IRT tournament champ. He is the reigning world 21 and under junior champ, having won last December in his age 19 season. He was scheduled to represent Bolivia for the first time at the adult level last month, but couldn't get the funding. So he's yet to represent his country at the international level as an adult. Meanwhile, Acuna has been increasing his season-over-season ranking for 7 straight seasons, and he peaked at number 2 ranking on tour. He's fallen a little bit since then, but but he's also added his first pro title, and he also won a major international title recently for his home country in Costa Rica. So that's the 3 versus 6 matchup. Now the last quarterfinal is number 2 versus number 7, Conrado Moscoso versus number 7, Alan Natera. Head to head, they are 5-0 professionally, 7-0 including 7-0 for including 2 international matches. Basically, Conrado has dominated in his head-to-head matchups with Natera. In fact, Natera has never even gotten a game off of Moscoso in their career. So it gives you a kind of an idea of where this match might go. Moscoso has grown his career title list now to 13, which moves him past the likes of Daniel De La Rosa and Dave Peck in the career titles list, and he's nearly into the top 10 in tour history. He ran off 4 straight tourney wins between October and March, of course, and that included, in that time, 3 straight wins over Kane. Conrado still remains number 2 behind Kane. In order for him to get the number 1 ranking, we talked about this at length in the preview section, but essentially Conrado has to win 2 of the 3 remaining events and make the final of the other. So as it looks, though, he's got things lined up pretty well to at least take care of business this weekend. Meanwhile, Natera continues to try to work his way back from a May 2025 knee operation. Since that operation, he's lost in the 16s 5 out of 7 events, and he's in danger of losing his top 10 ranking. But him getting back to the quarters is a good step, and he's going to be hoping to catch Moscoso off guard. All right, that's the quick recap of the 4 events. My predictions are going to be Kane, Montoya, Flores, and Moscoso for an action-packed and frankly would be a really fan-friendly, fan-fun event, semis the rest of the way out. So please stay tuned, support your sponsors, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to see.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made.
Hello there, racquetball fans, and welcome to the preview. This is the quarterfinals preview for the Players Championship live from Los Cab in Fountain Valley, California. My name is Todd Boss. I am the host of the Fantasy Fast Break podcast with Brian Pineda, and I'm also the proprietor and creator of ProRacquetballStats.com. And I'm here to bring you a preview of the quarterfinals coming up live right after the end of this video. First off, a quick word and a thanks to our event sponsors, Jerry Hall as tournament director, Rocky Carson as a host and future Hall of Famer. Thanks to Los Cab for hosting us, Carson Fitness, SI Testing. Also, a little bit of a shout out to the tour sponsors, specifically KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, Black and White Roofing, and then special thanks to both Frank Hotels and the Rhinestorm Group, who are both tour sponsors and special event sponsors of this particular event. Thanks to everybody. Without your support, we wouldn't have a pro tour. Now, that being said, let's get to the action. I'm going to try to quickly run through the 4 quarterfinals that you're going to be watching later today. First off, at the top, we've got number 1, Kane Wawzielanchuk, who faces off against the surprise quarterfinalist in number 25, Charlie Pratt. Kane is 9-0 lifetime against Charlie. He's never even dropped a game to Charlie. And the most points that Pratt has ever managed to score against Kane in a game is 8. They last played in 2018 in the semis of the Pelham Memorial, which is Charlie's home club. That's also, by the way, the last time that Charlie was this deep into the tournament. So to say that it's a surprise that he's made it into the quarters is indeed a true statement. Pratt toured part-time for several years in the late 2010s, but he's been part-time since 2019. He didn't have an appearance for nearly 3 years. So it's just crazy to think that he was able to beat both two very experienced tour vets in Adam Mania and Eduardo Portillo. One last little tidbit about this match. A number 25 seed into the quarters in a pro event is pretty rare. It's only happened about 15 times in the history of the tour, although we've had some crazy runs from 20 plus and even 30 plus seeds as of late. Calling out Sam Murray made the quarters as a 34 seed in 2025. Jordi Alonso was a 30 seed back when he made his big run in 2024, which kicked off his kind of his career and his rise to the top 10. And Argentina's Gerson Miranda was a number 27 seed when he made the quarters in Minnesota. So that's the first preview. Next, number 4 versus number 5, Rodrigo Montoya versus Javier Mar. Head to head, Montoya is 7-3 career against his doubles partner, but only 2-2 on the IRT. They played a bunch way back in the on the WRT, and they've played a couple times in Mexican Nationals. The last time that they played in any event was in February 25 in the finals of Mexican Nationals, which was a Montoya victory. The last time they faced off professionally was in Spokane in 2024. They are indeed doubles partners, and they have been for most of the last decade. And in that time, they have won 10 IRT pro doubles titles, 4 Mexican national titles, and 5 international titles. So probably, if not the best doubles team of all time, then one of the closest ones. Next up would be number 3, Andres Acuna versus number 6, JHONATAN Flores. They have met one time. In fact, they met a month ago for the first time in the quarters of Chicago. Flores beat Acuna 12-1. For those of you that watched that match, it was exactly as it sounds. It was a really kind of close back and forth match in the first game, and then Acuna just kind of fell apart in game 2 as Flores blew him away on his way to victory. Both, by the way, are now members of the one-time club on tour, they both have exactly 1 Tier 1 title. Of the 47 men that have won a Tier 1 title in the history of the IRT and its predecessors, 12 of them just have 1 title to their name. This list includes, of course, Acuna and Flores, but it also includes Montoya, Portillo, and Charlie Pratt, all of whom are in this event. So that's kind of playing this weekend. So that's kind of a neat little tidbit. Flores, of course, is the defending IRT tournament champ. He is the reigning world 21 and under junior champ, having won last December in his age 19 season. He was scheduled to represent Bolivia for the first time at the adult level last month, but couldn't get the funding. So he's yet to represent his country at the international level as an adult. Meanwhile, Acuna has been increasing his season over season ranking for 7 straight seasons, and he peaked at number 2 ranking on tour. He's fallen a little bit since then, but but he's also added his first pro title, and he also won a major international title recently for his home country in Costa Rica. So that's the 3 versus 6 matchup. Now the last quarterfinal is number 2 versus number 7, Conrado Moscoso versus number 7, Alan Matera. Head to head, they are 5-0 professionally, 7-0 including 7-0 for including 2 international matches. Basically, Conrado has dominated in his head-to-head matchups with Matera. In fact, Matera has never even gotten a game off of Moscoso in their career. So it gives you a kind of an idea of where this match might go. Moscoso has grown his career title list now to 13, which moves him past the likes of Daniel De La Rosa and Dave Peck in the career titles list, and he's nearly into the top 10 in tour history. He ran off 4 straight tourney wins between October and March, of course, and that included, in that time, 3 straight wins over Kane. Conrado still remains number 2 behind Kane. In order for him to get the number 1 ranking, we talked about this at length in the preview section, but essentially Conrado has to win 2 of the 3 remaining events and make the final of the other. So as it looks, though, he's got things lined up pretty well to at least take care of business this weekend. Meanwhile, Natera continues to try to work his way back from a May 2025 knee operation. Since that operation, he's lost in the 16s 5 out of 7 events, and he's in danger of losing his top 10 ranking. But him getting back to the quarters is a good step, and he's going to be hoping to catch Moscoso off guard. All right, that's the quick recap of the 4 events. My predictions are going to be Kane, Montoya, Flores, and Moscoso for an action-packed and frankly would be a really fan-friendly, fan-fun event, semis the rest of the way out. So please stay tuned, support your sponsors, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to see.
Racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame. Just pure, solid construction, built for maximum durability and performance. Every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Fabio Soto, Kerry Reitmeyer for the IRT. This is the 2026 Players Championship from Los Cab in Orange County, California. Kerry, welcome to this great,
fantastic
Friday and quarterfinals.
Yes, we are getting ready here. Our players are warming up. We've got some introductions that are about to happen, so we're just patiently waiting, getting everybody in their spots. Getting the refs in order, and we are in for a treat tonight. The first match you will be seeing is number 3, Andres Acuna, taking on the number 6 seed, JHONATAN FLORES. Following that, 15 minutes later or at 5 p.m., number 7, Alan Natera against number 2, Conrado Moscoso, 6 p.m. Number 5 seeded, Javier Mar, against the number 4 seeded Rodrigo Montoya. We will wrap up the evening 7 p.m. The number 1 seed and the number 1 player in the land, Kane Wazelenchuk, taking on
Charlie Pratt, number 25. So we got to talk about that, Kerry. You know, we saw this huge upset yesterday. That was the upset of the night, which was Charlie Pratt taking out Adam Manilla in 2 straight. Then he jumps to the next phase, which is round of 16s, and he faces Lalo Portillo, right? And that match ended 15-12, 15-12 in another stunning upset. And here's the bonus. It's Charlie's 40th birthday today. What about this?
Yeah, that is that makes it even all the more special. We definitely want to wish him a very happy birthday, and what a way to celebrate with 2 really big wins, I would say. As you can tell in the seeding, you know, 25 coming through and taking on the number 1 seed. So we're happy for Charlie, excited to see that match. And excited to get things going here as well. The players are warming up down there, as you can see. Do we know who the ref is for this?
I believe the ref is going to be Adam Manilla, but let me confirm that very soon. Yeah, players are warming up, and we'll be ready to go in just a couple minutes. I want to thank everybody for watching, tuning in. Like our posts, share our feed, keep following us on social media. We're not just on Facebook, and we're not only on YouTube. We're on Instagram and TikTok, so make sure to follow us. Also, we want to thank the 2026 Players Championship sponsors. Thank them who made this inaugural tournament possible, including our gold sponsors, KRP Trucking, Sunny Cali Ranch, Los Angeles Legal Solutions, Prime Care, Bristol Warner Marketplace, and our silver sponsors, Reyes Roofing, Rainstorm Group, Frank Hotels, JMB, Real del Valle Tequila, Carson Fitness, and Zeal. Thank you so much. Remember, support those who support us, and make sure you visit them and show them your love.
And of course, we want to thank our IRT sponsors who are here with us also every tournament. You see them on the front wall there. KWM McGutterman. Always happy to have Keith in the house. Papa Nicholas Coffee out of, it's your favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Chicago, and Frank Hotels as well, Black and White. So appreciate all those sponsors that, again, it takes a village to get this all working together and moving in the right direction. Just wanted to, again, talk about the tournament itself and what it has taken to put people on. And the dedication that it's really been a two-year event for us here. And big thanks to Rocky Carson and Jerry Hall for putting this together. Joe Williams has been, you know, just working like he always does up at the front desk. And then, of course, all the staff behind the scenes. The staff at this club has really, really been accommodating and actually enjoying what we're doing here.
I love how the crowd is warming up, Kerry. Everybody's coming in for their seats. We're in the grandstands because, you know, this is a stadium court. We have a lot of stands here for us to enjoy, and a lot of people are coming in. I love the fact that it's a Friday. It's special, you can tell. Of course, I want to thank the production crew for putting this all together. Not just everyone is a part of a team. And also our new photographers and the media. It's great stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier too, the crowd filling in and what these bleachers have looked like. I don't think you guys can see that on camera. But it's the old school. It's the old school stairs that turn into bleachers. And yeah, everybody as anxious as we are to get started here.
Oh, yeah. Well, Carrie, these two have met only once in the Pro Tour. They met in Schaumburg, Illinois last month. So Jonathan took out Andres Acuna in 2 straight. That's their only meet in the IRT. Let's see if anything changes. Acuna looks very focused. So is Flores. And listen, we're getting a packed crowd here.
What is your thoughts on this match? And is Jonathan going to come out and be able to repeat what just happened 3 weeks ago?
Well,
or?
Momentum is in favor of Jonathan Flores. He has the momentum right now for him going on because he just won the Pro Stop in Schaumburg, Illinois, and he defeated Acuna in 12-1. So it's a very dominating fashion. But Acuna, you know, he's not, and you know, right now he's not on fire, but he has played a very grueling match versus Diego Gastel in a tiebreaker.
That match went 1 hour, 50 minutes.
There you go.
And those two men left absolutely everything on the court.
Yeah.
There's no doubt Andres has to be feeling that. But on the other side, Jonathan started a match with Thomas Carter. They played game 1. And at 1-1 in the second game, Thomas suffered sounds like it's a possibly reoccurring elbow injury.
Yeah.
And so on the other side of that, Jonathan, you know, got one little nice warm-up game in and not quite had to exert himself quite as much. So we'll see how that plays out here for both of these men. You'll want to stick around after all of these matches tonight. We will be talking with all the winners, and we've got a little new. Where, as you've seen, and some people are commenting, we're constantly trying to upgrade things and bring you new things. So afterwards, we're going to get to know the winners a little bit, asking them a few questions, and going from there.
Okay.
So stick around. We've got some fun ones, and if there's something you would like to know from the players, maybe throw that in the comments.
All right, so a little update for you. The referee for this match is going to be Jaime Martel. He just arrived right there at the entrance, so he will be the referee calling the next match. Remember, quarterfinals, we will have sideline judges as well. We'll let you know who those are as soon as we get that information handed to us.
Jonathan in there working on his serves, kind of taking that last-minute opportunity. Again, we appreciate everybody watching. It's been a full week. This tournament being a little different, that we are ending on Saturday night instead of our typical Sunday schedule. So the finals will be tomorrow, semifinals and finals tomorrow.
So tomorrow, the semis start at 11 and 12, and the final is at 6 p.m. That's Pacific time. And also, Kerry, just to remind everybody that we'll be in 2 weeks in Missoula, Montana. We'll bring you the IT Pro Nationals. That's going to be a fun event as well. We haven't been to Montana in quite a bit. So we'll be broadcasting from great state of Montana. This is an all-star cast that we're having over here. A lot of VIPs, a lot of people coming in for this event. Quarterfinals is, I got to tell you, quarterfinals is, I think, my favorite part of a tournament. Those 4 matches in a row are at the highest level of racquetball. They're very entertaining, and you can tell, you know, that the players are going for the gold.
Jonathan, of course, looking for his, wanting to get past this to get to his second tour win in just a few weeks here.
Yeah, the referee is signaling to Flores that he's ready to go and step out of the court. So we're almost there. We're going to get player introductions very soon.
that kid with that microphone, right? He's
Yep.
all ready to go.
Yep.
And I think Rocky's going to introduce him.
All right, Carrie, players are getting ready.
Does he know where the microphone is? Sorry, I keep listening.
It's okay.
Does the kid have the mic, you think? Okay.
Again, we're just assembling everybody, getting ready for player introductions. You can kind of see the tournament directors down front there.
Carrie, I got to tell you, it's been a little while since I've seen a crowd like this and being pumped up and excited the way these guys are. It's just very refreshing.
Tournament directors are down in the front there. Rocky Carson to the right, Jerry Hall to the left. Again, this is a tournament that's been 2 years in the making. Appreciate all their efforts and the team that helped put this together. Are we turned on here? We're not. I don't know which one it is.
For being our gold sponsors. Our silver sponsors, Reyes Roofing. I don't know if they're here right now. Reyes Roofing, JMB. having to deal with me for the last 3 months. I wish he was over here. Hug is making everything happen for that. Our outdoor event's going to be ran by her tomorrow. Cindy, she's out there volunteering and making it happen. Thank you, Cindy Tillsbury. And lastly, my partner in crime right here, Jerry Hall. So I'm going to pass it over to Jerry.
Thanks, Rock. And any of you tournament directors out there know how much work goes into one of these, but it's worth it. At this club, it's special, extra special to me and a lot of you because I was a member here in 1984. We had 20 courts at the time. We have 8 now. It's still awesome. I think it's been about 10 years since they've had a tournament here, and I can tell you, management, the ownership, super stoked that we're here. They're blown away by the attendance and the support. So thank you, Lost Cab, and we're already looking forward to next year. I think we're going to take a little break, but in about a month after the tournament, we'll start planning for next year, and we're going to make it even better. Wanted to say a minute why we're calling it the Players' Championship. Well, I used to be a golfer, and the Players' Championship in golf is like the unofficial, the 5th major. And so we wanted this to be like have a major feel, but probably more importantly, we wanted this to be a celebration of racquetball and its players, and then also recognizing that the touring pros, they go through a lot. They put 4 people in 2 beds and sleep in RV. We brought in 3 RVs. We got a bunch of players sleeping in there. We wanted this to take care of the players in every way possible. We put prize money in many of the amateur divisions, and so thank you for the players, and we want to really, and thank you amateurs that are helping support the players to keep this going. So thank you. Is Steph and Brandon here?
They are not.
Okay. So if you see Rafa International up on the court sticker, they're our official charity. They've been involved in racquetball, particularly in the U.S. Open days for, a long time, about 10 years. This is a charity that Rocky is particularly connected with. He's going to share a bit about his experiences in Rafa and why they're such a worthy charity to be represented here.
Thanks so much. And we'll have Steph, who founded Rafa International, coming in tomorrow or possibly even later tonight to speak a little bit about it and share with you guys. But Rafa International, they work in a few countries, Thailand, Cambodia, as well as Haiti, and they work helping girls out of sex trafficking. And they pretty much provide them safe houses, educations, and a future where they didn't have it prior to that. I've been fortunate enough to be able to do a mission, or not a mission trip, but an awareness trip where I got to experience being a part of that, see what they do. And it was pretty eye-opening. And one of the things I thought was going to probably be pretty tough is seeing these circumstances. And when I left, as hard as it was to see and hear what they had to go through, it was one of the most encouraging things I've ever seen, because these girls have made 180s in their lives. Rafa International had taken these girls and really given them a future, given them a light, given them something to live for and something to be proud of, where they didn't ever have that before. So I wanted to share that not only with something I've been a part of, but I want to share it with all of you so you guys can possibly have an opportunity to be a part of it as well. So you're going to meet them this weekend. And so thank you very much. We'll probably present, we'll have some opportunities for you to donate, whether it might be with popcorn or playing some games against pros or other things, as long as we have the court time. And I know we'll probably present them with a little bit of a donation check at the end of the weekend and stuff. We're excited to be able to do that. Lastly, last few things. We have a few seats remaining to be sold. If you want to have reserved seats as the matches go forward, some people are going to be playing less, but the pros will be right here still. So make sure you have a reserved seat. So go to the front. Those are $125 for the weekend. please check that out. We have a speed gun competition. I know you guys at home wish you guys could be a part of this. They are paying money for you guys to do well in that. So you guys check that out, the speed gun competition. You can sign up at the front desk. And then we have a player party tomorrow night in the outdoor courts on the back. It will be a barbecue. For all the players that signed up, it's for free. We do have another foundation that is taking care of us there. So if you haven't, it's a great way to donate to them, and I think you'll really enjoy that. Who knows about the Pro-Am on Sunday? The Pro-Am is a special event. I think this is the first time we've really done a division where the pros have the opportunity to play with an amateur. The amateurs are signing up. We will have a competitive division where the pros are paid to win every match. So the amateurs will be playing with a pro, and if they do well, you do well, they're going to be incentivized to play in that. If you guys are interested, check it out, but you guys are going to definitely want to watch. That's on Sunday after the finals are following Saturday night. And then we do have outdoor. If you guys have a last chance to enter, it's going to be tonight. So if you're out of the singles or doubles on indoors, come on out here. I'm going to introduce you guys to Real del Valle. If I said it right, Valle. My español es muy bueno. Not really, but all right. Here we go. We have Carlos, and obviously a big support to the weekend. So I'm going to let him introduce what we got.
Hi, how are you? Hope everyone's having a great time. We have 2 drinks on the menu from my tequila company. I started this tequila company about 20 years ago, as long as I've been playing racquetball. I'm getting better at selling tequila than playing racquetball. We have 2 drinks on the menu that I hope that you guys can go and taste. You have 4 tickets each for 4 drinks. We have number 1 is Mule on the Rockies, and this one has endless flavor, as endless as Rockies rallies. Yeah. And then the number 2 drink is Alvy's Paloma, and this cocktail was invented in Mexico in the 1950s, around the time Alvy came of drinking age. Yeah. So please go out, try them. I'm super happy to support. If you ever have a shootout in your city or wherever, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to either send some bottles or fly out there and support, play, donate, whatever you guys need. I'm here to help.
Awesome. I know, right? Hey, if you guys want more drink tickets, you got 2 for each night. But if you need more drink tickets, I'm sure we can take care of you with a little donation to possibly Rafa International. We want to make sure you guys are happy. And lastly, let's intro the pros. Right here, we got our own Tavian Armstrong. Go ahead. Go on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Players Championship Tournament here in Fountain Valley, California. For the first quarterfinal matchup in the IRT Pro Singles Division, introducing first, playing out of Santa Cruz, Bolivia, the biggest, baddest breakout star of 2026, JHONATAN Flores! And his opponent, playing out of San Jose, Costa Rica, the only Costa Rican to have ever won an IRT Pro Stop, ANDRES ACUñA!
Well, if you were just listening, you got to hear one of the coolest introductions I think I've ever seen in racquetball. We had a guest announcer here introducing our players, and that was just something special. So kudos to him. And we are about to get underway. Carrie Reitmeyer here with Fabio Soto. And as you just heard, number 3, Andres Acuna, will be taking on number 6, Jonathan Flores, in the first quarterfinals match of our evening. We've got 3 to follow after this one. Jaime Martel is our head ref. We have line judges of Adam Mania and Cole Sendry. It looks like Jonathan won the coin toss, so he will be starting us off with the serve right here. And here we go at the 2026 Players Championship Tournament in Orange County, California.
Flores will start us off with the serve, Acuna. Wow. It's not every day, Kerry, that we have a pumped-up crowd at the beginning of the quarterfinals.
Well, we said they've been doing things a little different all weekend long, and that certainly was a showstopper.
Down the line winner for Acuna to get the side out.
We'll tell you how they got here. Andres Acuna first played Ian Sharma from the Pleasanton, California area. Following that, he took on Diego Gastelum, and that is bringing him to this point right here.
That's the first avoidable of the match.
Oh.
It's an avoidable call against Andres Acuna. I have to agree with the referee. He was in the way of Jonathan Flores.
And he's wanting to appeal.
All right, appeal. Call's good, call's good. Cole Sendry, Adam Mania.
No surprise.
Are the silent judges. It was very clear. Not a good appeal for Acuna. That's 1-0. Wow, ace serve. That's a bomb right there, the left corner.
Jonathan's path to get here was just a little different. First, he played Brady Yelverton out of Denver, Colorado. Then Thomas Carter, where he won by injury forfeit.
Wow, that's an avoidable call now in favor of Flores. It's a very clear call, no objections.
Against Flores.
Acuna trying to do a little too much. I think patience is key right now, Kerry, for Andres Acuna. You know, momentum is on the side of Flores, having come off that win at Schaumburg, Illinois a few weeks ago. And Acuna knows that he has pressure on his side because he's a higher-ranked player right now.
Yes, again, they're seeded 3 for Andres and 6 for Jonathan for this tournament. Set up for Andres. Nice pass, but Jonathan catches up to it there. And a straight in put away by Andres gets him back in the service box. 0 serves 3. Andres looking for his first point of this game. Beautiful backhand, wide angle pinch from Jonathan. Looked very smooth there. Just a rocket ace serve there on the forehand side to Andres Acuna. 4 serving 0. It's a screen serve. Jonathan will get a second attempt at that. High lob to Andres' backhand.
Game number 1 is 4 serving 2 for the Bolivian next-gen phenom coming up on the IRT. Jonathan Flores, the number 6 seed here at the 2026 Players Championship.
Certainly been fun to watch, you know, dating back all the way to Chicago just a couple years ago.
Just a rifled forehand from Acuna.
Appreciate everybody watching. Remember to like and share the feed. You can find us on all the usual spots: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Love to see your comments, your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the tournament, maybe who you're picking to win this match and go all the way.
So an unnecessary forehand skip gets Flores back in the box.
Is there any necessary
There
forehand
is.
skips?
You'd be surprised. Yeah, racquetball's a funny game that way, believe it or not. There's a right time to skip. I seem to always have found it for my...
Little help from the sidewall there for Jonathan. We got a tie ball game, 4 serving 4.
And you've got to appreciate the fact that Flores has probably had a little more rest. He's been on and off the court a little more, whereas Acuna went the distance with Gastelum, who I caught that match in the second game, and I was like, oh, this is going to be over pretty quick. And Gastelum pushed him. It was good to see him have a run, lost 11-8 eventually. So a little more time on the court for Acuna. But he's such a workhorse. This guy is, in my humble opinion, probably the fittest player on tour right now. And we have a lot of great athletes. So it really says something about the fitness aspect. Wow.
Oh, great pickup, yeah. I think Jonathan thought it was going to be a winner, too. Skip ball.
So we're at 5-5 here. This is game number 1 of our first quarterfinal of 4. Tough.
Really nice work by Andres there, pushing Jonathan up, back, side to side, and then the nice little off speed, keeping it straight in, straight out.
Yeah, he's such a soldier out there, just so disciplined. And Carrie, do you think we're going to be on pace for our 5 o'clock quarterfinal here?
You know, I'd like to say it was worth it. It was fun with all the introductions and such that we have. But, yes, that's a good segue into we are behind a bit. So, you know, our matches were scheduled for 4, 5, 6, and 7. So hopefully you grab a beverage of choice. Stick around with us tonight because there's going to be some good matches coming up.
All of it's going to be so good. Wow.
Great, good.
What a rally we have here. And it looked like he had just used the trash can. We got a replay here.
Yeah, just off speed enough that
it's like he had just taken the rusty tool out of the shed and it works like a new pair of glasses. Wow. Great vision there from Flores. Skip ball.
Jonathan doesn't think it did.
Oh, no.
Well, he could appeal it if he wants to.
He's already lost one,
yeah.
and I'm kind of wondering, being that we're not quite at the mature part of this first game, if he's going to hold on to it.
6 serves 5. Jonathan's
had some absolute bullets on these serves.
The pace at which the ball comes off his racket is quite shocking. You know, if you get to watch him up close and personal, it looks a little unassuming, but boy, that just explodes off of his racket.
Right. And too good of an angle there from Acuna. And Acuna here, the young man out of Costa Rica, looking to add to the total here. Quite a first game that we have here. Sold out crowd at Los Cabos Sports Village. We'll see a second serve here. Acuna has really found a lot of success with that chop Z serve to the right. Opts for something different that time. Probably does one of the best jobs of mixing up the serve, and here's yet another one. And just mangled the forehand. Team Dovetail and Gearbox Racquetball have to be stoked to have this next gen player here on this quarterfinal stadium court. What a reach. This is coming off hard, and we got a setup. Good dig. Yep. Some serious curvature coming from the rifled forehand of Flores. Really giving everything that Acuna can take right now. Acuna with plenty in the tank, though.
Short serve. Yeah, I saw the same. Good thing Jaime's got us here to make sure he doesn't miss those.
Oh.
Big wide angle pass there.
Yeah, just a big miss there from Acuna. Lob nick that really didn't nick too far back. Acuna had a good look at it, but hits the angle a little too shallow and allows for Flores to capitalize. And this game it's just inches and millimeters with how good these guys are. Angle has to be spot on. It's a 2 bounce. Good call from Martel.
Side out. Andres in the service box, 5 serving 8.
And you get a feel that Flores has just played a little more consistent, a little more offensive, and that's why we have a 3-score lead. I like this serve from Acuna. He's got to do a little
Set up
more.
for Jonathan.
Tough. I thought he just picked it up. It looked junky, but I thought he picked it up. And he's opting not for a call, so I like it. We're going with the ref's call. And this is just such a good pro mentality, knowing what works. He's going to stick with this Z that went shallow. Almost got away with a shallow serve there, and then just wallpapers from Flores.
And that ball, when it's not only is it being wallpapered, but it's coming into the wall instead of going to hit the wall and pop out to you.
Oh, wow.
Nice diving get. Oh, good effort, boy. Andres have him running all over the court. We're going to watch this one again.
So good.
Great
all
diving
over it.
get.
Wow.
And then running to the back and unable to catch up to it.
That couldn't have felt good getting a face full of glass from Flores, but we as the just gave Jonathan way too much to work with there. Hard to know what first step to take.
I think he'd like that one back for sure.
But the damage has been done. You know, what was once a 5-point lead, then a 3-point lead. We're tied up at 8-8. That's good stuff. A much-needed point getting off the schneid of 8.
Wow. Again, that speed that it's off that racket, just Adam Mania calls it the Jonathan acceleration because it just is a little different. It seems to happen once it hits the racket. It's not that whole.
Yeah, he's not whipping into it like you see a Montoya or a Acuna. And a good timeout here, Carrie.
Yes, Andres is going to take a timeout. We are going to stick here and talk about this tournament, though, a little bit more.
Yeah.
You've been a part of putting things together. I think you came in early in the week and got to see some of the work that everybody's been on, and you were also on the promotion team. So just, again, if you know Rocky's insight to this, tell us how he dreamt this up.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good to see these guys. I got on a phone call with them maybe about 5 weeks, 6 weeks before the event. They were at 87 players, and we came in and we started marketing, and we had a game plan of how we were going to approach it, getting closer to the event, just some ideas that we had. And Rocky has his marketing team. I met that gentleman who's just been blasting. That's kind of what my point of view was. I said, we just need content daily, right? That's kind of my point of view with it. And then we set up the live videos interviewing Rocky and getting Jerry on there and just really talking about this event, keeping it current, keeping in the feed of social media where people are living today. And next thing you know, they're at over 220 players.
And, you know, we have to feed on that. That is what people, if like it or not, social media is where it's at. And people go to that to find out different stuff. It kind of brings us to some things we're going to do here with the IRT and help you get to know the players better. There's been some talk online just saying, you know, the people that get to go to the tournaments get to meet the players, find out different things about them, have some conversations, but those that are at home don't. So we're going to kind of throw in some fun questions, ask the players so that you guys at home can get to know them just a little bit better. And it's good stuff. And Rocky, he hasn't found a camera he doesn't like, right?
Oh, my gosh. No camera is trying to hide from Rocky.
Right. And not a great timeout, we would say, by Andres. You know, I think it was timely for him to do it, but you always hope when you come back in, it's going to, you know, reverse things, either get you in the service box or score you a point. 11 serving 8.
Uh-oh. Almost.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Both players have just a quick first step. Not many players have it like that, but just very light in the feet.
8 serving 11.
Going to the bread and
Sticking
butter.
with that serve, yep.
Good stuff.
And again, he got a little help from that sidewall there. Point for Andres.
And I like that Flores did something different there with the cross court, and it was just really good on Andres. He got a different look than what he's been getting, and to have the quickness and speed of hands to put the ball down. 2-point game again, Kerry. And he's 0 for on that serve. It's not been great going for him. He's really just, I would say with Andres, he's just missing a good service rhythm here. Definitely creative, definitely has variety to the serve. But
and there he
like
got what he wanted.
Yeah.
You know, right back at him, middle of the court, forehand.
We're so thankful to have so many people involved. We've got Mike Peters actually has been mic'd up. It's like giving an axe murderer an axe, only it works. It's a good thing. Oh, no.
Oh, they called that an ace?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good appeal for him. Both line judges disagree with Jaime's call. See if Andres can make this work to his advantage, and he does. He gets the skip ball, side out. Good thing he appealed that.
Absolutely You can kind of feel a little, the game's kind of hanging in the balance right now. Yes, Flores has a lead on paper, but really this game is for anyone to take right here. I'd like to see Andre gas it just a little bit here.
Set up. And
yes.
Puts it away. Beautiful shot. 3-shot
now
rally.
We're
yep.
cooking.
Now we're cooking.
1-point game. I mean, it's literally sold out here. I hope everybody gets on it early for next year. You do not want to miss this event, especially when the players are playing this good. As I jinxed him with the skip.
Nice.
Hashtag announcer's curse.
$11-10. Skip ball by Jonathan.
Yep, just a little notch down in his game. He's gonna have to bear down a little bit. See if he can get through Andres' serve and get a side out and just refocus. If not, Andres might go on a little run here. Better serve.
Oh, yeah, just out of his reach. They all seem to be sometimes, right? So close.
So many players and spectators are trying to get in here and watch this exciting match.
And this is just the first one.
Okay.
So we've got 3 more.
Wow.
Set up for Jonathan. Little reset for Andres.
No.
Oh. We're going to watch that one again. What great patience. Good shots by both players. A reset here and there.
He's so patient for this.
Yep, Jonathan shoots this, and right there, Andres has him in the backcourt. Perfect touch.
Just
great
how
shot.
low he gets, knee to the floor, and the presence of mind to know it's the right shot. Yep. And a winner there from Flores. He's really got his work cut out for him here.
Stuck here for a little bit at 11-10.
Yeah, I was going to say, right side, it sounded really good, actually.
Beautiful ace serve by Jonathan gives him point number 12. You can hear the crowd.
I like that. That's just good presence, knowing his own rhythm. It was a good switch up. Tough.
Yeah, a different shot selection from Andres the one before. He popped it right to the middle of the court, right back to Jonathan. Pass would have been a better option, but easy to say from out here.
Oh, yeah, we're pros back here, Carrie. I'll tell you what. They would just listen to what my mind can see. 13-10, 2 points away from Destiny.
Another ace.
Scratch that, 1 point away.
Wow.
And there are Bolivians that flew in for this match.
Really?
In the crowd. They've got the flags. We have Bolivian flags out here. Oh, yeah.
First game point opportunity for Jonathan here, serving to Andres with 10.
Wow.
He's not done.
That is a big boy core strength shot right there from Andres. And if anybody's going to mount the comeback, it will be my man here from Costa Rica. 10-14. Good depth. Uh-oh. Nope, went the wrong way.
Yep, exactly.
The one time it doesn't crack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's been cracking the whole time. Catches a break. Wow.
Look at that. What a great shot from Andres.
The commitment to that shot. although it is the right moment trailing, he's going to get a few of these points to put some pressure on. Absolutely vital. Better ceiling ball there from Flores. He had to risk it for the biscuit, didn't pay off that time. And Flores has just done himself some justice. When he got that A serve on the right side, Acuna has really got to be careful which way he leans. Looks like he's opting in the center.
Oh, he picked it up. That was about to be a crack serve. Andres picked it up, but Jonathan with the put away. Jonathan takes game number 1, 15-12. We will be back here in 2 minutes for game number 2 on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made.
And welcome back, everybody. We are here at the 2026 Players Championship Tournament in Orange County, California. Kerry Reitmeyer along with Brian Pineda bringing you the first of our quarterfinals match. Andres Acuna and Jonathan Flores. Jonathan taking the first game, but not without a fight from Andres, as we expected.
So here we go, game 2 underway. And he gets away with one there, Kerry. He's going to be the first to draw blood here in game number 2, and rightfully so. He's down 1 game. Can't lose out from here. 1 serving 0.
Yes, of course, Jonathan hoping to wrap things up here, and Andres looking for that tiebreaker.
That line has been so perfect from Flores. And Acuna is not a guy you want to be hitting too many balls off the side wall. He's too quick. He will catch it. So great lines here from the young man from Bolivia.
0 serving 1. Down the line again. that right-hand side.
And it's just been so prosperous on that right-hand side without catching a wall. And you know Flores has made a mental note of that. That's going to be the go-to. Uh-oh.
Calling that an ace serve.
It looked really good up from up here,
I agree.
Carrie.
And not a lot of argument or any from Andres. 2 serving 1.
Perfect.
Great wide angle cross court pass.
So, and you got to imagine Andres knows he's got a bread and butter to the chop serve, Z serve, with some fluctuating angles to the right side. But I wonder what the mix-up is going to be here, Carrie. And a little veteran box out there. Flores, maybe not so familiar. I would be giving the ref a little business, possibly for an avoidable.
Me too. I was waiting. I think that warrants a penalty hinder. That kind of little off-speed slice, cut, backhand drop-in shot. Really nice from.
And the towels are going to start happening now, Carrie. So here at Los Cab, these are all concrete courts. And it's going to cause for a little more slime to go as the players work in there. Now's a good time to talk about these gold level sponsors. We have KRP Trucking, Sunny Cali Ranch, Los Angeles Legal Solutions, Prime Care, and Bristol Warner Marketplace. Huge shout out for these guys, as well as the silver level sponsors of Reyes Roofing, Rainstorm Group, Frank Hotels. We love them. JMB, Real Del Valle Tequila. Sorry, I had a hiccup in there. That's terrible. Carson Fitness and Zeal. So really thankful for all these guys. The Rio de Valle Tequila is something I can only imagine is going to be good for you guys.
I'm right there with you. Right there with you. But yeah, I see people enjoying it, so good for them. What?
Dirty.
Oh, and he almost chased it down. Great shot by Andres, but boy, Jonathan just a hair away. We're going to watch that one again here.
It's sorcery. We knew Mexico had sorcery. We didn't know Costa Rica could be so delicate.
Oh.
Wow. Flores has had to be a little adaptive to that serve. It's definitely caused some openings for Andres to score points, so it's good to see him clean that up. He's back in the box.
2 serving 3.
Wow.
Beautiful wide angle on his own. We saw that from Flores in game number 1. Now Andres with a winning shot as well.
And there's a couple shots on both sides where, like, normal human beings shouldn't be able to get those shots. You know what I mean? But here in racquetball, the professional level, you see something that is more than human with these top-level players. I'm just not a fan with the way that serve is coming through, but at least he finally got it in, and it is the mix-up. Needed it.
Ball just died in the corner back there. Andres was in a position to be able to retrieve it, but not so much. 3 serving 3.
And that's not as easy to do on most courts, like panel walls. When you find your angle, great. Beautiful.
And he just owning center court, serving the ball from center court, getting the return from center court. That's some pretty stuff.
And this is such a unique court because that front wall is the same front wall since Locav's been built, so it definitely has some dimple. That's why trying to find the same serve is difficult.
Nice return by Andres. 3 serving 4.
Well handled. Well handled shot from the young man out of Bolivia. And at this level carry, it just can't come off the back wall. And that's really what it comes down to.
Wow. What a shot.
Yeah, we got to see that one again. So watch the serve. He's found his location in the corner. Andres picks it up really well. Little chop shot to keep it in play, hold position. Almost good, and just this squash dump shot. Just incredible athleticism. And that's a big missed opportunity there from Flores. Controlled the entire rally. Almost felt like everything has been going the way Flores has wanted for the last few rallies. And Acuna really finds his way to get him out of the box. Huge break here for Acuna. Let's see if he can rattle off a few more points as he gets back in the box at 3 serving 5. Close. He's getting closer with that serve carry. He is going to have to find some things that work, and he's Flores has been so good defensively on Acuña's serve. Acuña's still looking for that mix-in serve. Excuse me, Flores is. What a dig.
Perfectly placed, right height, right speed. Down the line shot from Jonathan.
And they make it look so easy, but
do.
the truth is he has to backtrack, get his feet squared up, stay centered and balanced, and then rip a winner like that. It's just so good from the young man, the 20-year young. I don't think we can say old yet.
No.
Man from Bolivia. Wow.
Nice pass by Andres. Left-hand side. 3 serving 5.
It's good vision there because you don't know quite, that has such a good angle. You don't know how it's going to come out.
It's a 3-wall serve. Andres will get a second opportunity to put that in play.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great pickup by Andres. Here's a setup for him off the back wall, and he puts it away.
Really gets away with murder there, Carey. Flores got the opportunity to take that rally over and finish it. And instead, Flores kind of plays it a little lackadaisical. Acuna comes out. We got a 1-point game at 4 serving 5. Yeah. Just rifled forehand there.
Just very nonchalantly, too. Just.
It's like we were talking yesterday. If you're new to the game and you're watching this and you see that, you're like, oh, I can do that. That looks absolutely effortless. Rocky and Jerry have done such a great job of creating the buzz. I mean, this is a sold-out place. People are sitting in each other's jock straps at this point. It's way too much.
That's a visual. Oh, he was there. That off speed, had it been a little bit harder, all he would have had to do is meet it with his racket, and it would have rebounded back to the wall. But because it was a little.
The core strength and the leg strength to take it out of the air, knowing Jonathan's in the back 40, It's really good high IQ for racquetball.
Andres is playing really well.
He's tightened up, and yet we still haven't seen his serve be as effective as he's looking for. So if he locks that in, we're going the distance, Carrie.
Skip ball. Oh, ref called it good. He's going to appeal.
I'm really shocked by that, to be honest with you.
They both, okay. I agree. I thought that ball skipped.
Jaime's allowed to miss a few. It makes it a little more interesting.
For sure.
Especially when we have hecklers in the crowd. It just makes it that much more of a feel for racquetball.
So Andres with the lead now, 7-5. Obviously, he.
It's the biggest lead he's had so far this match. And some work here to do for JHONATAN. As he trails, this is new territory for him, Carrie. First time this match. And that's a lot of power coming at you at a different angle. Acuna gave him a different look. He backpedals, but also recognizes that Acuna boxed himself out of his own shot. Good head on a swivel there from Flores. Oh, boy.
Andres picks that up. And oh, but not that one.
I mean, that's insane. Andres has no business getting that serve, and Flores still in the moment, staying in tune, flat winner cross court. Good call there from Martel. See a second serve.
Skip ball, yep.
And it's really iconic from Acuna the way he's able to whip and torque his body for that cross-court backhand, and he opted to short hop. Wow.
Yeah, and you know, Andres signaled for a two-bounce get, but went after the ball and shot it with the winner, and that's really what you got to do. Don't focus on that and let that play with your mind. Get after it, shoot the ball.
And it's a good thing he did, because I thought Flores got the ball.
I did too.
Like not a question about it.
8 serving 7.
Coming off hard. So good.
Although the score in the first game was 15-12, it wasn't near as tight as this game. What's that called? Commentator's curse?
Yeah.
But that's just 1 point. So 8 serving 8.
And here we are again. We're at the mature point of this match. We've been at 8-8 as well. And to your point, Carrie, this has been close the entire way. We saw a lead ahead from JHONATAN in the first game. So this is new territory for these guys. Short serve will opt in for a second serve.
Reset by JHONATAN. Another one. Andres will shoot this. Jonathan's there to get it. Oh, and almost
You just
captured.
feel the crowd
Yes.
is so invested in Acuna right now. And it's just really an homage to the fans. They've really enjoyed the talent that they've seen here in our first of 4 quarterfinals. If my math, quarterfinal?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow. I read it as well that time. You could kind of saw a little insight, a little slower on the mechanic. Andres was able to take a quicker look, kind of saw the forehand coming, but still an incredible shot. Sidewall, front roll, flat roll down the line. Oof.
Very close. Eight serving 9, second serve.
Yeah.
So good at that. So good
It's
at
just
that.
automatic. He's just a bulldog. A bulldog with a light bite once in a while, which is not really a thing, but here it is. Oh my God. Play it for me again, Poppy. Look at this. Just does such a good job of controlling center court. Gets another look, but a little more aggressive. He's in the back 38 there, and this top spin splat.
So pretty.
Get out of here.
That's very close to hitting the crotch there on that sidewall. No appeal. 10 serving 9, second serve.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. What great effort. And just, again, look at the effort from these two athletes. Unbelievable. Gets smart shots, changing up pace. Here's his little touch, and there's Jonathan with the winner.
And the best is you just see him smiling at the end. It's so nice to see from a guy who's just, he's got cold ice in the veins. We see a little personality from the young man from Bolivia, knowing how proper that shot was, how important that timing was. And the Bolivian flags are going crazy here. It's awesome. What a feel.
So Jonathan back in the box, 9 serving 10.
This is an all-international quarterfinal. We've got here Costa Rica and Bolivia.
A collective groan from the audience. The score is tied up now, 10-10. It's a race to 5.
Needed it, and the ball was left up, but just use his body to shield, create some serious space. Just such good IQ there. Great positioning, per the usual, from Acuna. Flores has done well to tie this up. You can really feel the momentum of Acuna in this second game. And that's a gift, not at the right time for Flores as he gives up the tie one more time. And Acuna has really just gotten comfortable with the lead here in game number 2. More opportunities to be the front runner. Great serve. Oh my gosh. I mean, he had to work.
Had to work for that point.
Acuna was giving him the tour de court, left, right, front, south, up and down. And somehow Flores comes out as the breadwinner on that rally. Pivotal moment here, Carrie, in this second game. Flores more than likely will mix up the serve here.
Great diving get by Jonathan. And a beautiful put away from Andres, 39.5 feet. What a shot. Starts with a nice get. Here it comes, nice diving get, and the 39-foot put away. That is some pretty stuff.
Kind of surprised. I thought we were going to see a mix-up of serve there. It hasn't been connecting as he has with down the line with those first few winners. Acuña's gotten a good beat on it, especially the last one that he front rolled out before that last forehand serve. But we'll never know. And good on him to get him out of the service box.
Yeah, serve was just a little loose. You know, on that one, maybe he was trying a little off speed or a little wider angle, but didn't work.
I'd be a little remiss if he goes right down the right side line again. Yeah, it's just not working for him. I'm not sure what he's trying to dig there. Acuna clearly has a beat on it, although it was a little bit better of a serve than the last two. Great serve. So
wow. Great pass down the right-hand side.
I mean, just the entire body into that shot to make sure it goes down the line and perfectly on the wall.
12 serving 10.
So good. Carrie, do you smell it? What is that smell? Is that a tiebreaker you smell?
Yep, it could be. Jonathan looks like he's called a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well, so we'll be right back here in 1 minute on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
And welcome back, everybody. You are joining us in a match already in progress between Andres Acuna, Jonathan Flores, with Andres with a decent lead. It's probably the biggest lead either player has had this game, 13-10. Andres, of course, needing to win this to take it tiebreaker. Jonathan wanting to close it out in 2. And you said it's in the water. You can smell it. You think that tiebreaker's coming.
Yeah, I would stick personally with the Z serve right now. It's just working. He's got a great angle. Just replicate the last one. I imagine Flores took a timeout to kind of take a breath and anticipate this serve coming. Acuna might try to sneak something on the left side, but we'll see.
Really a big point here for Andres.
Wow.
14-10, 1 point away from taking this game to a tiebreaker.
So many people are going to have to go to the tequila bar for this 5-minute intermission. You can feel it. The tiebreaker's coming. And there it is, and Acuna will take it 15-10. Carrie, get to the tequila bar. We got a tiebreaker
We
coming.
are going tiebreaker. That is correct. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in 2 minutes on IRT Live. Don't go away.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American made.
Racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame. Just pure, solid construction, built for maximum durability and performance. Every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
And welcome back, everybody. Having a little fun here in the stands at the 2026 Players Championship here in Orange County, California. We've got popcorn being handed out, and the fans just going after it and loving it. I'm Carrie Reitmeyer, along with Brian Pineda. We're bringing you this match. Tiebreaker, of course, first of our 4 quarterfinals, and we're going tiebreaker.
We're going the distance.
Yes, yes.
We're going for speed. Name that band. And we're only an hour and 45 behind you guys.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
This is great. This is great.
We do appreciate everybody joining us. We appreciate your patience. And again, hopefully you've been entertained. This has been a really good match here. Between the number 3 seeded Andres Acuna, the number 6 seed, and young up-and-comer from Bolivia, JHONATAN Flores. We have just the beginning of a very long and action-packed night. Skipped there by Andre. Wishing he could have that back, I am sure.
It's so cool. We've got a Bolivian conglomerate back here. What a vibe. We love this. And this goes without saying, but every point counts here, so no freebies like that. Does Acuna want to incur anymore? Flores first to strike here.
Yes, 1 serving 0. We're only playing to 11. Remember that, folks. And Jaime calls it good. That was my first thought. Ball's moving pretty fast in there, though, with these two heavy hitters. So Jonathan with the 2-0 lead. I just love the, oh, what's it called? Everybody's got their popcorn and watching a great match.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the new Friday night. Wow.
Yep, skip ball. Point number 3 for Jonathan. Do stick around afterwards. We are going to talk to the winner, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And then 15 minutes following this match will be our second quarterfinal match of the evening.
And it's so good to see so many people. They're actually getting their libations going. They've got popcorn going. They're Instagramming, Facebooking, YouTubing, TikToking. I don't know what else I got. That's it.
I think that's it. Andres needs to get his going, though. It is 0 serving 4, or 4 serving 0, my bad. Good pickup by Andres on that serve. Just a rocket. Great. Also passed down the right-hand side out of the reach of Jonathan. Three-wall ball brings in a second serve for Andres. 0 serving 4.
You can sense a little fatigue with both players. It's not as clean as it once was. And rightfully so, when you're rifling balls like that, like what it takes in the leg strength, the hip strength, the shoulder, the forearm, everything, right? They're putting everything into it. It is exerting.
Another great pickup by Andres. Reset by Jonathan. Andres will also do the same with the ceiling ball.
Oh,
no. And you know, Andres had to go for that because had it passed him, there was no way he was catching up to that. Great racket control.
You know, as they say, though, I'd rather be lucky than good. And Andres is very good. Oh, my gosh. Story of my life. Yeah.
I wonder if you really, wouldn't you just like to be good? 0 serving 4.
Just pure. Just threads the needle down the right side. And you know it's good when even Acuna can't get a beat on it.
Right. We've seen one racket destroyed by that wall this tournament. Would hate to see another one.
There will be more. That wall.
Boy, Sam just smashed his racket and clean break. Not a little break, not a little bend. It was clean and full. Short serve.
You know, when it comes to this tiebreaker, it looks like Flores has really understood the assignment here with a 5-0 lead as he goes into his second serve.
Nice pickup.
Oh, boy.
Another one. Great court coverage there again by Jonathan. Literally middle of the court, back right corner, front left corner.
And this is a really good timeout from Acuna because he's got to get something together here, Carrie. Any thoughts, like what you've seen so far as what Acuna can come to do?
The only thing I wonder is, we talked about it earlier, he had such a grueling match just a little over an hour before this match had started. He played an hour and 50 minutes against Diego Gastelum. You wonder if that is now maybe playing a part of this. We'll see what happens after this timeout and after he gets back in there and regroups a little bit. Following this match, however, we've got 3 more coming up. 5 p.m., 7-seed Alan Natera taking on number 2-seeded Conrado Moscoso. 6 p.m., well, again, these times are relative. 6 p.m., number 5-seeded Javier Mar and number 4, Rodrigo Montoya. Closing out the evening will be your number 1 player in the world, Kane Wazelenchuk, playing Go for it.
Come on, he's the journeyman of the draw, the number 25 seed, Charlie Pratt. It
what
is so
a great
exciting.
tournament for him, and we did mention it earlier. Happy birthday to Charlie. What a great way to spend your birthday, and big kudos for 2 really nice wins for him.
You know, I was only the best man in his wedding, but I think I may have jumped the gun. His birthday might be tomorrow. However, somewhere in Japan, it is his birthday, so if you're watching live in Japan, I got it right.
You know, I believe that I know you bring that up, but I did confirm with him. I'm sure he said yesterday it's tomorrow.
Okay.
I am 99. I really do.
Okay.
I asked him about it, and he said it's actually tomorrow.
Good.
So I am quite sure. And if not, why not celebrate all month long?
Huge.
That's what I say.
And that's a timeout paying dividends right there. It's like we have a pulse, right? Like we have to call the family in, read the last rites. Jonathan was on a total tangent there.
So close. It's
and Flores is absolutely sucking all the oxygen out of any hope that Andres can stage a comeback. Wow.
good hands again. Good racket control, good ball control, punching it right back up to the front wall for a winner.
So good. And he plays so close, too. That ball's coming at such a speed. To have that poise and control. Wow. 7-0. It's a walk-off here in the tiebreaker. Wow.
Well executed. Very well executed. Now we are at 8-0. Andres still trying to figure out what it's going to take to get in there and score a couple points.
He's going to have to tackle him. Literally going to have to make him forfeit due to injury. Take the fine. Because Flores is tasting the finish line here.
Nine, serving 0.
Oh, boy.
He is just in complete control and playing with so much confidence.
You know you're feeling good when you got the in-between legs.
Yes.
Nonchalant stand. And here we go, Carrie.
And then the put-away winner, yes.
Match point.
Wow. And that does it. That does it. A rocket to the forehand of Andres Acuna. Jonathan Flores moves on into the semifinals tomorrow morning, 11-0. Congratulations. Oh, we've got a little, yes, we've got a chant going here. Good for him. We are going to be on court talking with Jonathan here in just a second. So I'll be right back here. And we will be on the court with Jonathan here in just a minute on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American made.
racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless, your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame, just pure, solid construction, built for maximum durability and performance. Every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
It's all just an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here with the winner, JHONATAN Flores. JHONATAN, such a cool event. Is 11-0 tiebreaker. JHONATAN, aquí con el ganador de ustedes, JHONATAN Flores, para todos los que están sintonizando. JHONATAN, un tercer set a 11-0. Primero que todo, ¿cómo te sientes?
Pues la verdad me siento muy cansado. No me lo imaginé, ¿no? La tercera cancha ganar 11-0. Pues la verdad es muy complicado, ¿no? Jugar con todo ello es algo que me motiva más, ¿no? A seguir compitiendo y todo. Y la verdad no me lo quería. 11-0, pues para mí fue suerte y pues a seguir, ¿no? Con todo para mañana.
Well, JHONATAN is saying that he's unbelievable right now. He wasn't expecting that much of the result of the tiebreaker, and that he's very happy that he's performing so very well. JHONATAN, unas preguntas que nos hicieron unos fans en internet que te queremos hacer preguntas para que nos respondas. Te quiere conocer más la gente. So we got a lot of questions from you on our social media, and we had some questions for you also we got online, and we're going to ask JHONATAN so you can get to know him a little better. We're going to do this with all the players in the quarterfinals. JHONATAN, después, aparte del racquetball, ¿cuál es tu deporte favorito? So JHONATAN, besides racquetball, what's your favorite sport?
Son varios. Juego frontón, juego fútbol. Prácticamente hago casi todos los deportes, la verdad. Básquet, pickleball, pádel. A veces juego tenis igual. Pues, pero más lo que juego es frontón en Bolivia.
So what he likes a lot is fronton in Bolivia, which is a long court, and he plays almost every sport. That's his favorite. Okay, do you have a pet? ¿Tienes alguna mascota?
Sí, tengo mi hijo, que se llama Zeus. Lo extraño demasiado.
¿Perrito?
Sí, un perrito.
Oh, he has a pug, and his name is Zeus. All right. Where do you keep your trophies and medals? ¿Dónde guardas tus trofeos y medallas?
Lo guardo en mi cuarto, o también tengo una parte en el cuarto de mi padre, que tengo demasiado, ya ni entra ya los trofeos en mi cuarto, la verdad. Aunque estaba pensando en, no sé, donarlo, la verdad no sé, pero ya tengo demasiado.
See, he has a lot, and he has them in his room, and he has another room with his dad, and he says he can't fit that many anymore. Okay, iPhone or Android? iPhone, okay. And finally, what's your favorite superhero? ¿Cuál es tu favorito superhéroe?
Favorito es Iron Man.
He likes Iron Man. Hombre hierro. Okay, thank you very much, JHONATAN. Congratulations to advancing to the semifinals. Felicidades a JHONATAN por pasar a las semifinales. Próximamente, Conrado Moscoso y Alan Ater aquí en IRT Live.